Well, hi, this is Travis with Integrity Cleaning Systems coming to you with another video. What I want to talk to you about in this video is tile and grout cleaning, the proper systems on how to clean tile and grout, because it's an area that a lot of cleaners don't do properly. But to be able to do that, I first needed to explain what causes soiling in tile and grout. So I drew this little picture, and as you can tell, I'm not an artist at all, but this is a cross section of the side of two pieces of tile with the recessed grout. What will typically happen is you mop your floor, the mop water is going to mix with the soil on the floor, and it's going to kind of spread it out, and you can never get all of the mop water up off the floor, so the water is going to dry, and it's going to leave a soil film over the tile and grout. That's one of the causes of soiling of grout lines and causing dinginess to look in the tile. And that can be really easily fixed with just a basic alkaline based cleaning, where you just go emulsify the soil, power scrub it, do a pressure rinse and extract, and that'll remove that type of soiling. Rather simple. The bigger problem is what happens in the pores. And if you look down here, and again, this is a horrible picture, but if you look at a grout under a microscope, they've got all these little teardrop shaped pores in them. And what will happen is that dirty water mixes with the soil on the floor. A little bit of the water is going to go into the pores, and it's going to pull just a little bit of soil down with it. And that happens each and every time you clean the tile. So eventually this soil combines with the soil already there, and it becomes bigger than the pore that it came out of, and you're not able to extract that through the openings up here anymore, because the actual soil is bigger than the opening to the pore. So what we do in that situation is an acid-based cleaning, and what the acid does is it actually comes in and it etches off a very thin layer of grout, about the thickness of your fingernail. But what that does, if I can do this right, is it takes off the top of those pores and it makes the pores bigger, so you can actually release that soil. So you're going to get rid of that extra soil in the pores that provides for a better overall cleaning. Now, with both of these types of cleanings, there's some benefits and there's some drawbacks to them. And what most cleaners do is they specialize in one or the other. They'll either do alkaline-based cleanings or they're going to do acidic-based cleanings. And the problem with that is there's right times to do each type of cleaning. And alkaline-based cleaning does a really good job of getting rid of that surface soil, but it's not going to get it out of the pores. So you're going to see some color variations. You're going to see some areas that look shadowy. But the problem is you don't want to do an acid-based cleaning if you're not going to seal it. And here's why. These pores, when you leave them open like that, if you don't fill those with a sealer, it's going to get dirtier quicker. Because what will happen is you get more penetration of the water and the soil mixed in the water into the pores at a greater rate, so it's actually going to soil much faster. And then typically what will happen is they'll come in and do another acid-based cleaning. Well, repeated acid-based cleanings can actually damage the grout, because each time you're taking off that thin layer of grout. And if you were to do it every 6 to 8 months over 5 years, you're talking about up to 5 acid cleanings, and that can definitely damage the grout. So the right way to do it is to determine your cleaning based on whether or not you're going to seal the floor. For me, if you're not going to seal, I will only do an alkaline-based cleaning. And understanding that it's not going to come as clean in most cases as an acid-based, but I don't want to cause bigger problems down the road. I just want you to be aware that you're going to get a little bit of shadowing in the grout. If we do an acid-based cleaning, I'm then going to come and seal it with either a top-of-the-line clear sealer or an acrylic color sealer, so that I don't have to do another acid-based cleaning for at least 5 years. Now this way we're not damaging the grout by using acid-based cleanings too much. We're giving you the best appearance of the grout, and we're also taking care of the long-term maintenance of the grout by sealing it, which makes it much easier for you to keep clean in your routine maintenance, as well as for me to clean it in the future. I'm also going to give you a complete homeowner system, tell you exactly the right way to clean your grout in your routine cleaning, so that you can make the floor look great all the time. So I think that's about all I wanted to cover in this particular video. In the next video, I'm going to talk actually about the different type of sealers that are available, the pros and cons of each, and how to look at those. So thank you much. Talk to you soon. Okay, this is Travis Michelson. This is a follow-up video to the one that I did on the proper tile and grout cleaning. I actually want to show you grout sealing and natural stone sealing right now. So what we have here is a demo board, and I'm going to explain real quick what I did. we've got actually 4 ceramic tiles right here. Now ceramic by nature are non-porous. You're not going to get penetration of soil or spills into them, but you can get a soil film over the top of them based on the way you do your routine cleaning, and I'll actually show you how to do routine cleaning that won't cause that soil film that creates a dingy look on it. Here I've got a tumbled marble, and here I've got a slate. Now all of these grout lines were originally this white color, and I color sealed this grout line right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you the way sealers should work and all the benefits to them. Now on the slate stone, I used an enhancing fluorochemical reactive sealer. You can see how it darkened this part of the stone, made the colors pop a little bit better, kind of made it look a little bit more enriched. That's what an enhancing sealer does. On the tumbled marble, half of this stone is sealed with just a good fluorochemical reactive clear sealer. It's the top line clear sealer on the market, and as you can see, you can't really see any difference in the stone. Just looking at it, you can't tell which one is sealed. This grout line here is not sealed at all. This grout line is sealed with the same type of fluorochemical reactive clear sealer as this marble is. And then right down the middle we have an acrylic color sealer, which is the top of the line sealer for grout on the market. Not only does it penetrate, anchor into the grout, provide a sacrificial layer on top of the grout that nothing can penetrate, it allows you to recolor the grout to either the original color or any other color you'd like to change it to, which takes away natural color variations due to sun bleaching and wear over the years. So it gives you a much nicer, fresh, final appearance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water on each of these areas and show you the difference of it being sealed and not sealed. Now you can see when I put that on, you can see the stone starting to get dark already. Put some on the grout here. Now when you start seeing the stone or the grout get darker, that means you're getting penetration into the actual grout or stone. Now when that happens, what will happen also is you're going to get, ooh, you see how that jumped right off the grout there? You're going to get soil that penetrates down with the water. The water will mix with the soil on the floor. The water will penetrate, pull the soil down into the pores with it, and the water eventually evaporates and it leaves the soil in the pores, and that causes deeply embedded soil that you can't get out with your routine cleaning. So what will happen is after you get a spill, you're going to obviously go grab a towel. And I want you to imagine if these spills weren't water, if this was red wine, coffee, grape juice, Pepsi, it has some color to it, and you were getting penetration like you are here, 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 and here, not only is it going to get into it, it's going to leave a stain. So you're going to grab a towel as quick as you can, you're going to come in and you're going to try to dry it off. Right, now this has only been on here for, maybe 30-45 seconds, but if you get a spill, that's what you're going to do. You're going to grab a towel and get it off as quick as you can. Now if you look at the difference here you can see where there's penetration, the stone's darker, water got into the stone. Here you can't see that. I don't know how well that's going to show up on this video because it's the nature of the stone, you might not see it too well. Here you can see where the stone actually got darker just like it is over here from the sealer, but this is due to water penetration. This is actually due to the enhancing sealer. We didn't get any penetration of the new water over here. On the grout lines it's very obvious. You can see how dark these grout lines got where the water was. And over here, you do have just the tiniest amount of penetration, but that's just at the very surface of the grout, so it's not going to be something that gets a deeply embedded stain. And then on the color sealer line, I actually don't think I put any water there, so I'll go ahead and throw some on real quick. But literally, nothing's going to penetrate this color sealer. Now, all of my sealers come with some type of warranty and maintenance program optional, which we can discuss when I actually talk to you in person. But they are fantastic products. They're going to help you keep your grout and tile cleaner longer. They're going to help maximize your investment from the cleaning that you paid for by keeping it cleaner longer, and it's actually going to help you to need me less, which is going to save you money over the long run. So that's why I so highly recommend sealing your grout or natural stone floors when you clean them, because it's actually going to save you money and keep your floors looking great. If you have any questions on this or anything about stone cleaning, go ahead and leave a comment below this video and I'll make sure to get back and answer them for you, okay? So have a great day and I'll talk to you on the next video.